Will artificial intelligence replace your job? Artificial intelligence has arrived, and right now is what is known as the inflection point. The inflection point, which has been spoken about for decades, is where AI will start to shape our lives in new ways and potentially begin to replace us. According to some reports, by the year 2023, it will have replaced nearly 5 million jobs globally, much like the internet and the personal computer did before that. The potential of the new AI world we're entering is a pretty scary thought, and many people are bound to have a wide range of varying emotions when discussing this topic. It's also true that many people will be totally opposed to the whole idea of having robots replace humans, as essentially it is unnatural, and could even be seen as immoral, and totally against what we as humans have built up in society over the course of thousands of years of human tradition and evolution. Others will disagree totally and say this bold new era is our next true stepping stone in the development of our world and society at large. In this video, we'll examine some of the jobs that are most at risk of being completely or partially replaced by AI. Prior generation AI that we're starting to see today is going to transform almost everything, including the way that we work, and more critically the jobs that are available and remaining for us to accomplish as humans. Whilst watching this video, please leave a comment below, like the video, and subscribe for more where this came from. I truly appreciate it. Customer service representatives are the first people that deal with consumers when they call in with complaints, and for decades, customer service in many countries revolves around the idea that the customer is always right. Do people really need a human to help them, or essentially is it just a friendly drone or robot they need? Well, companies have researched what their customers really want over decades, and it turns out, what customers really want is a service that can help them out in a friendly and reliable manner, and this can easily be accomplished by artificial intelligence, often better than real humans performing the same job. Chatbots are one great example of this technology already being used. I'm sure you've used some of the chat features with certain companies and you got to an automated system. Well, now they can be programmed to answer pretty basic common questions, which saves companies paying out money in wages and helps the customer to find out what they need. Chatbots are basically AI-powered tools that serve customers with an automated response based on the customer's inquiries. It helps diagnose the root causes of issues, and this is all done via text. They can provide product information and even handle simple transactions like issuing refunds or cancellations. And the scariest or most amazing part is that chatbots can work 24/7 around the clock to be there for the customer. AI is now also incorporated into voice assistants for companies, like Amazon Alexa and Apple Siri, but there are other platforms out there for companies to use, and instead of chatting you can actually call a robot, often like when you call your bank and go through security. In the near future, chatbots are going to sound totally human, and all the questions that you might have asked via chat, you will be able to ask over the phone, and moreover, voice assistants can be integrated with chatbots to provide a seamless experience, so if you chat with a robot at first and you decide to call in later, they'll have all that interaction documented and they'll be able to continue supporting you. Terrifying, but totally reliable. This technology has already replaced a number of jobs in this field, and it's simply going to continue to trend in that direction. It will replace, and it already has replaced a number of jobs. That being said, it's not replacing all of the jobs mentioned, and there will certainly still be a need to employ humans for the human-like element and qualities, because inevitably there's going to be circumstances that are very unique, that a chatbot or voice assistant might find challenging or impossible to perform. Chatbots might not have the human touch required to help answer certain questions, depending on the organization or the business, and they might not have some of the background or contextual knowledge that a human might possess. Copywriters will also be replaced at large. Copywriters are professionals who create written word for marketing or advertising purposes. This can include website copy, blogs, social media content, email marketing campaigns, product descriptions, and quite a bit more. Ultimately, the goal of a copywriter is to produce content or produce written word in such a way that it persuades the reader or the audience to take some kind of action, like signing up for a mailing list, which would lead to an eventual purchase of a particular product or service. And this happens to be another place AI has secured a future over human work. Simply put, artificial intelligence can be quite a bit more efficient than humans in this field. Totally chilling, but true, artificial intelligence can write faster, it can pull from sources online, and pull it all together, and it can do so with consistency in tone. A copywriter may take several hours to produce a written piece of content, whereas artificial intelligence can spit out 1,000 plus words in less than a minute. So the amount of well-written content produced by AI is just going to multiply. AI is still a little bit limited. It is going to replace what would have been teams of copywriters, but it won't replace all of them. There will still be a need for copywriters, but effectively the human roles are going to act more like editors. They're going to take whatever the AI produces and the humans will look at it, proofread it, make edits, and they will add or remove sections of content, as well as inject a little bit more of their own personality into the finished product. Legal assistance is another field which will be revolutionized by AI working within it. Working in any legal field involves a lot of manual labor, such as reading through and sorting of numerous contracts with complex legal language, which currently requires a skilled professional who has studied hard to understand laws and systems. AI is actually incredibly good at this type of work. But one of the most time-consuming tasks for a legal assistant is simply reviewing and analyzing documents. All of these documents may be reviewed and automatically scanned by tools driven by AI, making it simpler for lawyers to find important details and to ultimately make decisions, which may cut lower-level paralegal work. However, it might actually benefit the often slow-moving legal system. These technologies can analyze these documents and utilize machine learning and natural language processing to find trends and extract information. They will likely review for any potential issues so the lawyer can check into them and possibly negotiate better terms. Telemarketers are another field which will be taken over by artificial intelligence in the future. Think of the robotic-like phone calls we get today, except the robocalls of the future are going to be 1,000 times more sophisticated. AI is going to be used to identify customers' needs and preferences even before making a call, which can help telemarketers personalize their approach in sales and their ultimate message to the customer. When they call, artificial intelligence can also automate appointment scheduling as well as follow-up calls and maybe some other repetitive tasks, meaning there is far less need for telemarketers overall, as they will probably do a far better job. Again, with the use of voice assistants, there will be digitally produced human voices that are going to sound virtually indistinguishable from an actual human. Also, based on all the data that may exist about a person out on the internet, these bots will have the capability to understand your needs and desires in advance, and they will tailor a message specifically designed for you. Video content creators also have a potentially limited role in the future, as they too might be replaced by AI. This is any role where a video needs to be created for a company or organization, for whatever use they might require it for. Examples include promotional videos, explainer videos, and even training videos for employees. As a company, you will actually select a number of different human avatars, like TV presenters. There won't be a need to record anyone in real life, and there also won't be a need to record their voice for the script being used. It will just be a case of changing the script slightly and have the AI play again and have it read in the new way you desire. And hey presto, your video would be complete. If you think about the time and effort it takes to record a real-life human being, AI is clearly the simpler and more efficient option, no matter how scary it seems. The future all comes down to how efficient you can make your life with the use of AI, and the better product you can produce with the help of artificial intelligence, the further along you're going to be in the market and the more competitive you're going to be. It's likely best to think that in fact, AI won't be replacing skills, but enhancing your existing skills. But what do you think? Leave a comment below and like this video and subscribe if you want to see more where this came from. I truly appreciate it. Take it easy, and see you next time.